I told you so. Back on the 1st of November, I uploaded a video talking about how Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was doomed from the start because, as we know, it could be a lot better than it actually is. But now, a new controversy has appeared about Activision. I said that Activision, or whatever other studio that works on these Call of Duty games, don't really care about making proper games anymore and only wants to just generate money with skins and Warzone and whatnot, and you will stop playing Black Ops 6. I also stated how Black Ops 6 would go down to maybe 60 or 50% reviews on Steam, and guess what? Now it's at 51% on Steam, so wonderful. That's exactly what I said was going to happen. And the recent reviews, which are almost, I think, more than 1,500 or around 1,500, are actually mostly negative and only 30% being positive. And why is that? Well, because there's even less effort they're putting into their game than I even expected. I expected nothing from them, and even I got disappointed. I'm talking about primarily this image behind me. At first, you might think to yourself, well, what's wrong with this image behind me? Except for the fact that you can pretty much already tell that it's AI generated. This is a loading screen for Call of Duty, for, I think, well, Zombies mode probably. But I got a big question for anyone who doesn't notice it instantly. Why the fuck does my zombie have 6 fingers? Count them. And tell me what 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then he still got a thumb. So not only has the game just gotten worse, because, well, let's be honest here, less people have played it, only the tryhards are still playing it, and everyone's gone over to Warzone. Now they're actually using AI. Allegedly, they're also threatening voice actors or whatnot, that they're gonna use AI to, like, copy their voice or do other voices so that these actors don't get paid enough or get paid less. There's a whole controversy behind that, but what I wanted to talk about primarily is about the fact that I was right, because that's what really pisses me off. That video that I posted back on the 1st of November, that video got more dislikes than it got likes. It got about 30 dislikes and 15 likes, and a lot of people commented talking about how I hated Call of Duty and how I didn't like it. And I want you to get one thing clear. I do not dislike Call of Duty, or I dislike the current Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty was one of the best franchises we've ever had, but has turned into slop, into the worst type of game that you could ever possibly play currently. Let's face it, you're paying $60 for a game that came out last year. We all know it. Don't act like you don't know it. And yet, still, you're getting pushed and pushed and pushed into buying all of these microtransactions in a $60 game. There's many games that have gotten so much backlash for this type of behavior, but when we look at Activision, then we're just gonna let it fly? That's just fine all of a sudden? How is this okay? This isn't coming from a place of hate. I'm not telling you to do certain things with your money or not do them with your money. I'm not saying fuck you for buying something. I'm just saying realize that when you give these people your money, you're basically telling them, well, I want a new Call of Duty like this next year, and next to that, well, just all the bad things you're doing, all the extra money you're taking out of our pockets, just go right ahead. If Activision didn't get away with all of this, we both know Call of Duty would be good again. Like, they had to put in effort. This exactly happened with Ubisoft. Ubisoft kept pushing out this really, really bad slop, and people started realizing that, you know, this isn't the type of shit that we want to buy. And now Ubisoft is pretty much almost going bankrupt. If Assassin's Creed Shadows doesn't do well, they're pretty much just fucked. Activision should be in the same situation right now, actually trying an effort to put in a game to actually have, like, a different Call of Duty. I mean, come on, guys. Let's be fucking honest here. I love a lot of different TV shows and games and whatnot, but if Call of Duty enters Squid Game into their realistic skins before Fortnite even does it? Really? I honestly don't know what any of you expected when you disliked what I had to say. I understand that you can be a fan of Call of Duty or that you can still enjoy it, and to you I have to say, well, congratulations. Not many people still do. A lot of people have gone away from this type of game because it's pretty much just too repetitive for them, including me. So enjoy the game. I'm not here to tell you what to do, because I feel like that's what got me most of my backlash. A lot of people just defending the game. Now that's turned around on Activision because of the AI stuff that happened. So at least there's a line that people can still draw where they go, okay, now at this point, we're not allowing this anymore. Because if you do allow this, and if next year or this year or whatever upcoming year, you actually do buy the new Call of Duty that's going to release, do you even realize that they're just going to do it again? The AI will be inserted again in some sort of way, shape, or form. This AI image has actually created a lot of drama for the community, as now there's just a tons of investigations on loading screens, characters, and whatnot, trying to find out, is there any other AI inserted into the game? Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe that AI is going to push out a lot of content, but in its current state, it's of course going to do this type of shit, and that really doesn't work. I don't know if I'm a fan or not of AI, but not like this. Jesus Christ, not like this, please. It's insane to know that EA and Ubisoft are not as scummy as you. Like, those two companies are not as bad as you. Like, they have decided to not use AI, and yet you have, Activision. You have. I think anyone inside of the community seeing this video probably thinks I'm not educated enough on the subject. You're right, I'm not. I'm totally not. I just saw the hatred going back towards the game, and I just thought, wow. It's like I kind of predicted that this was going to happen, maybe, but just not this bad. Anyhow, I just wanted to make a short little video about me being right about Call of Duty. I don't want to shit talk it too much, because at the end of the day, I still think it has some value. I just hope that this is a lesson learned by Activision with all the backlash they're getting right now, that they will change and that they will be able to deliver a proper game next year or this year or whatever they're fucking planning. Because I don't know, maybe Black Ops 30 will release in 5 years. Jesus Christ. But if you're interested in an actual good, really, really nice game, I mean, hell, I call it the best indie game of 2024, then I've got just the video set up right here for you. So go ahead and click on that video where I talk about the best indie game of 2024, and I'll see you there.